My name is Sister Monica Claire. I do.
What's going on, Bit? How are you today? Running a little behind myself, actually. Not too bad. Just running a little behind, and so still grabbing things. And I just picked up that humble bundle for the Melody Mayhem, and it has it's called what is it called? Japanese Music Pack Volume 2. So I wanted to see what it was like. So I'm trying to grab that, and everything was just trying to do it so quickly. Huh. Mine must not have come in yet. Did it go through? What in the hell, man? It's just not coming up. It's a key. The way it usually is that I'll figure it out, I guess. I have debated if I was going to play more Pirate today, but I lost a lot of stuff from the last stream. So I figured I probably should just recoup some of that lost time. Okay, there it is. Get your bundle. Reveal your key. Oh, it is just where do I have to go? And add, let me go ahead and snooze that. Just getting on. I don't need that to happen so quickly. You're here to mod, you guess? I already paused it. Already paused it. Damn, this thing was $1,700 if I didn't buy it off a Humble Bundle. That's crazy. Oh no, it's $3,300. That's ridiculous. Of course, I wouldn't have bought all of this because I don't need all of it. Let me go grab a snack real quick. Then I'll be back, I swear. 15 hours later. Okay, I'm back. Not even streaming. Where do you put the code in? That's what I want to know. Discount code. Pow. Damn. That's insane. After taxes, that would have been $3,600.
What?
That
Bundle?
yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I don't know. Complete order. Game development. Okay. Japanese music pack 2. Add some new music to his queue. Won't get as monotonous, I guess. How is everybody doing today?
Screen is so bright.
It's because I have a page up that has a white background. It's super bright whenever that's up. Super bright.
Shit.
Well, Pubs will be right back, apparently. She real quick. I don't know what real quick means, especially in pub language. She has returned. She has returned. All right. New music. Hey. Come on. Oh. Oh my God. This is what I get for not being patient. Interesting. Okay, so these are broken down a little bit more. So I'll just drag each folder in. Maybe. Oh, I had to extract it all. Crappy. Pubs Kate was going to talk to you about something, but she's not paying attention anymore.
No, her and I gotta get in a Discord call, and I'm waiting for it around.
Oh, never mind. I wonder if I can just drag all these in. Hey, nice.
All right, bye.
That was much easier. All right. We may have some new music, though it might be a little different. Yep, ad break in 30 seconds. That one I'm gonna let go because,
4, 3.
well, in 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, and then I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I'm gonna go back in and put more assets in. I had done this on Sunday, but apparently I didn't upload it and it got lost. Okay. I'm just waiting for that ad to be over and then I'll get started. All right, everybody's back. The novel that opens with evocative sentence about is Rebecca. There's 6 binders full of raw data I have to organize. Better get on that. That's a whole lot of mess right there. Whole lot of mess. All right, so here, actually, this opened up my changes. I wonder if that's going to cause an issue. No incoming changes, so that's probably good. All right, well, I'll just keep building and hope that nothing's broken. All right, I need some more plant life going on here. So I have to go back and fix it all. That sucks. Where we at? Supposed to be getting more plants like this. So I don't want to place those, so maybe I should put some gray boxes in. Alright, could actually just reuse those and swap them out. Just randomly throwing out some moss here. Where is Sprite Render? Where's the sorting layer? Well, that's interesting.
These work with our phones now.
What does? Oh, do they? Nice. Yes, more plants, more plants. But where is the sorting layer? That's some weirdness right there. Are all these on the top layer? This one's not. What in the hell, man? Hmm. Should probably find somebody who streams on YouTube, like game development, and find out what channel they put themselves into. This is crazy. I swear I found this before, and now, huh? You guys aren't friends. Alright, this is throwing me. I am not understanding this. So maybe it's so weird. It has a sprite renderer, but it doesn't have the sorting layer.
Let me find.
Alright, well, screw it. I'm not gonna sit here and spend forever trying to find that, so I'll just sit out in front for now. Alright, so the other one I want light bulb. Oh, what? Now nothing has a sorting layer. Oh, and why do I feel like... Oh my goodness, I know why. I'm on the debug panel. Yay. Crap. There it is. That was annoying. Song. This is on playground 4. And that's on playground 12, so I'll just put this on. Gotta turn this water off. back on playground. And this is on 12. Let's put this on. That is not on 12. That is on 4. Hey, whatever. I'm dealing with that. All right, and then this will be 11. Actually, I want that behind that. That's on playground 4. All right, let's just put this on 5. And we'll put this on 3. See what that looks like. That guy just busted through the wall. That ain't cool. Here we go. Oh no. Why is that triggered? Oh, yeah, I should make that a little short. Well, this will be a different plant, so I'll leave that for now. What is that? Oh, the camera is kind of moving. I might get that fixed. Get a little bit more moss right here. What does this one look like? Playground. What if I flip that? That'll work. Need something slant, so I can put like a piece here and then have the moss hanging downward straight. Need more versions of this one too. What's up, Farles Barkley? What's going on? How you doing? How is your Thursday? Understand shaders, like how to make the math do what you want it to do. Don't get that shit at all. So to be fair, yeah, no. um, Unity, similar to Unreal, has a shader graph, and so that's probably the extent of what I've done with it. But coding a shader, yeah, no way. It's a little bit above my pay grade. I have I've bought tutorials to show me how to do it, and I just never found the time to take them to where I could like legitimately give it a good shot. I was like, yeah, no, it's a lot of complexity to it, and yeah, I can imagine you probably need to program Godot shaders. Yeah, it doesn't have it kind of set up the nice little API system. You're just plug and playing. There is. Let me show you if I can find. There's a shade right there. So like this is what the shader graph looks like in Unity. And to be fair, I didn't even do this. My programmer was messing with it. No, it's cool though. I mean, if you can get it down, like you can use shaders for so much stuff, so much cool stuff, and it's like it's a really steep learning curve, but once you get there, it makes everything else easier. At least from what I understand. Or you get a nice little plug and play thing here. But I feel you that the math behind shaders is crazy. I think the company is called Holistic 3D, and she does a lot of programming tutorials. And one of them is how to create shaders, and she actually starts explaining the math behind it. But I wasn't able to sit down and actually pay attention enough to where I was going to be able to walk away from that knowing anything. It is, but like, I mean, you know, it's kind of like that no pain, no gain kind of thing. Like, it's pretty intense, but if you can get it, you can do some really cool stuff with it. If I hide those shadows, I wonder if I can get away with using it upside down like that. Let's see. She has a course on shader language. That's who I was talking about. Yeah, Dr. Penny DeVille, Holistic 3D. That's I think I bought that course, and that's the one I started taking, and then you know, as mentioned, it was a little above my pay grade in my brains. But I love her courses. I've taken a few of them. I took her online one a few years back, and she's like super responsive too, which is really cool. Like I was getting the whole network part coding, but man, you get into the shader stuff, I was like, God, I feel stupid at this point. I'll ask the artist for some more. What if I made this really big? Oh, nice. Do you work with her often? Like, do you guys collaborate and stuff? I've been buying courses from her for a really long time. So I mean, besides probably the ones that came out in the last couple of years, like maybe a year, year and a half, are the only ones I don't have. I used to buy them all up as they came out because she would give them for like $5 when they first came out. So I'd snatch them up even if I didn't have time to work on them. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I think the only time I've ever emailed, it's on her site that you support. Because I think I bought them on Udemy. But I remember I was taking the multiplayer course, and I mean this is like I said some years ago, and for whatever reason something weird was happening, like my tanks weren't shifting the names or something, and I reached out to her and she's like, well, send me your code, and then she sent it back and she was like, you missed this comma here. And I said, oh, what?
I said, oh shit. I was gonna make coffee.
Well, you can just go right back downstairs and make it.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, it's still waiting down there for you.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. So I used a lot of courses from Udemy when I first started. Because when I taught college, I taught level design and like project management and stuff like that. You know, coming up with ideas and implementing them and stuff like that. I didn't know a lot of code. I could read code, but I couldn't explain it to anybody. And so when I moved from college, and because you're teaching at a college, you have multiple professors who are teaching various parts, right? So I didn't have to worry about the coding section. And then when I switched to high school, there's only one teacher for that program, and so I had to kind of become a jack of all trades. And so I would pick up a lot of courses on Udemy, um, not just for me to learn, but a lot of it was so I could figure out how certain things were being explained to newcomers. And uh, her courses, um, GameDev.tv, I think is what it was called. I took some, and they don't seem to be around anymore. Oh, 3D Motive. 3D Motive were the three courses I would buy from. Oh, nice. Nice. I use GameDev.tv a lot for Blender to learn Blender. Greg Abbott is phenomenal. Code with Mosh, huh? Hey, baby. Hi. Love you. You okay? Okay. Yeah, did I, oh, maybe I said his name wrong. Is it not Grant Abbott? Yeah, Grant Abbott. Yeah. I may have said Greg. I may have. I wouldn't put it past me. But I meant Grant Abbott, yeah. That's cool, Faros. I can't read from, I mean, I can read. I should have said it like that. I can't learn from a book. I have to have hands-on. Yeah, his long lost brother. Yeah, well, we'll just chalk it up as maybe we're both there. Maybe I said Greg, maybe you heard Greg, maybe I said Grant, you heard Greg. I don't know. We'll call it even. Do a setting for the CPA like I used to. Fair enough. I mean, I do have a shit ton of books. I usually, uh, like I'd get books from to do 3D modeling, for instance, and I'd get like maybe half a chapter through. I was like, I hate. I'd put it down and then I'd just play until I got there. Yeah, that's cool. I would totally. I love being. I mean, to be fair, I like the way that GameDev.tv does things. Like they'll say, "Hey, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Pause it, try it, and then come back if you get stuck." Because otherwise, how many people would just go through it? I like trying to figure it out and then seeing a different way if that way wasn't the way I did it. Once I started, it's not. Okay, cool. Picking the book up initially though, rough. Yeah, it's kind of, well, I mean, to be fair, that's not much different from the reason why I started streaming. Yeah, that's true too. Man, I just talking about it makes me remember it was such a stupid mistake, and I felt like such a jackass. But I had her stumped for a second, and she was like, I don't know, why is it doing that? And then probably about 15, 20 minutes later, she caught it. I think it was either a comma in the wrong place. I think it was a comma that was in the wrong place. And so it wasn't calling properly. It was still working, so it wasn't reporting any errors. It was just not doing what I thought it was supposed to be doing. That's true. That's 1000% true. I think we just had that conversation yesterday, didn't we? Sometimes you get cool stuff when you make a stupid mistake. Hey, thank you. Ooh, that's hot. Can't imagine why hot coffee's hot. Oh, I do wish I could figure out shaders. I mean, I'm sure if I gave it some time, I could figure it out. I just put too much on my plate all the freaking time, as most of us do. So good on you for starting that, man. That is a task. I'll grab that Godot 4 C# tutorial on game dev. Not that, I want to intrigue you to get into, oh, and we have a break. Yeah. Ooh, good coffee too. Is this coffee or is this hot chocolate? It tastes like hot chocolate. It's good. You covering up the poison pretty well this time. All right, welcome back. That bot is so funny. I thought we were only supposed to see ads for 3 minutes every hour. Maybe you have your settings different. Maybe. I didn't think I changed anything. Is that default or I did no, that is the second time, huh? Because at the very beginning I paused it, but I think then it ran again after that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it why it's doing that. But you know, I'm still figuring this craziness out. I wonder if I did something like playground. Cover up that section, that droopy section, and then I'll put a big one right here. Let's do 6. There we go. Oh yeah, it's all good. I'm happy to support with ads. It can just get intrusive if it's too often. Yeah, but we'll try to make it cool. Thanks for the alert, Bit. Have a good day if I don't see you when you come back. And I will look into that. Yeah, because I agree. I think if the ads keep happening, it's annoying. Oh, I was gonna say, Farles, that keep your eye on Humble Bundle because Godot has been a huge thing ever since Unity kind of stepped in shit, and so everybody's jumping on. Okay, all right, cool. Everybody that I've seen has got some Godot kind of thing going on. Pirate Software is donating money to Godot, so like probably a pretty good amount to complete all the Humble Bundle classes I've gotten. Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. Matter of fact, on Game Dev TV, I ended up buying the lifetime subscription. Because I was buying Humble Bundles so often that I had numerous copies of all the tutorials. and really I just wanted whatever brand new one was. And so just I went through my whole list just looking at how many times I bought something from GameDev.tv, and I was like, man, for a few $100s, I don't ever have to worry about anything from GameDev.tv. And like I said, that Grant Abbott is amazing when it comes to Blender tutorials and showing you how to use Blender. I've learned how to use Blender in a very short amount of time. And don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of things I don't know about it, but it's I've learned a lot watching his stuff. I really dig Blender too. Trying to get some decent instruction here. No worries, Charles. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out for a few. Have a good day. Will do. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't want to cover these spikes. These spikes are important. What's up, Rob? What's going on? How are you doing today? Getting work done? Work stuff? I hear you. Trying to pretty up the level a little bit. Play some things that might need some variations. The stocks updated later. Okay. For the interns? As soon as we can get that animation done, um, I think we'll be getting really close to launching this demo. I mean, obviously until we get things programmed into, but I mean, I definitely have some stuff for animators for this level alone. Have you taken a look at the interface that Olivia posted? What about the second artist? The guy, right? So his animation, I was curious about. We'll talk about that here in a second. His renders look really good, but his animation looks very flat, and that might work for this style. So I didn't want to be like, nah, I don't like this animation because our the art style that we have is very flat. Um, it just, and I think you told me he just graduated, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or he's relatively new getting out of graduation. All these pieces just graduated. Okay. Um, I mean, I would if they're both willing to come on, I'm the more the merrier as long as we can get this work done and they can meet the requirements. Um, I guess, the first reel that you sent me, I was like blown away with their 2D animation, how technical it was. Even though it was just a simple turnaround of a 2D character, it looked really good. It was flawless. Makes me wonder if she had a 3D model and then traced it, to be honest. It was so good. And then when I looked at his, not that it wasn't good and definitely better than what I could have done, I just wasn't as impressed with the animation part. But then I kept going and I was looking at some of his other stuff that he had done and I saw some of his fully rendered out and they looked a lot better. So that might say something for his portfolio. So of course want to bring as many to come on, who's going to be in charge of their work. She's a little jealous that we're getting all these interns. Um, well, I mean, I would say if we're gonna have them do art, like just strict art, shit, she already knows better than that. She's doing part of that for me. We don't have anybody like that yet, though that'd be nice. My media teacher? You mean, I mean, I'll ask. Could, I guess. Paid might be an option. So first start with the internship, and then we can talk about being paid or unpaid. Fair. All right, there you go. Well, there you go. I'll uh I'll ask. Oh, you mean the school? That wouldn't be the teacher. That's the school. I mean, they may know, but I mean, yeah. All right. I'll see if I can run into them tomorrow. So I would say, Olivia, if they're going to do art, just strictly art, then Olivia would have to approve, like what comes in and what gets approved to meet her style. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Love you. Um, so just the art part, I would say Olivia needs to sign off on. If it's animation, I can sign off on that. They can meet with me, because essentially I'm taking that and putting it to where I need it. I guess it could be kind of twofold, maybe. Like they get the animation done, they send it to Olivia to get say, yeah, the art looks good, and then I can take and go, yes, these are the frames that I need. Thanks, babe, for the 100 biddies. And then when it comes to me, I'll go, okay, these are the frames. This is how it looks. I need this. I need a couple more frames here. I need a couple less frames. It's too slow, the animation here, too fast there. And so I can do that part. So essentially, they would report to both of us, kind of thing. I mean, if they're an animator. If they're just doing art, then just Olivia. I mean, I guess what we should probably do is make sure Olivia is comfortable with that. Because one of the things I don't know enough about Olivia, if she could, take someone's work and go, no, this is wrong, go back and fix it. These are the things that need to be fixed, kind of thing. I'm sure she could. I don't know, and I don't know if she's willing for that task. So. I was thinking about it as I was looking at these characters. Yeah. These are really still just concepts, right? Like, we need these to do more than what we have them doing right now. Okay. That works. Which part? When I was replying to that you'll send the docs later today, and I said, okay, that works. If it was a response before that, I have no idea. Oh, that these are concepts, really. They need to do more than just this. Like, the mouth is gonna have to open, that kind of stuff. Probably. I still think we should put an eye on the character, but it could be like a simple dot kind of thing, just to give more expression. And like when they're, I don't know. Some of the things I was thinking about, with the mini boss, is like maybe if we keep the green crisscross stuff on the head, that maybe it starts to glow right before it strikes, right? Um, and that'd be like a power thrust kind of thing. Um, or it opens its mouth before it gets ready to do something. So we're gonna need whoever comes in and takes that concept to animate it, we're gonna need that broken down. And that's really gonna be the good test with these guys that are coming on, is to take the concept and then, if they're animating it, to animate it, obviously, and if they're trying to match something a similar style or a similar fish kind of thing. Right, right. Because essentially, I mean, even if we have the combat animation, we're gonna need the taking damage animation, right? It's got to be like bop bop kind of thing. So I mean, we have a, a considerable amount of animations that need to get done just for our demo level. But by the way, I mean, did you take a look at the what Olivia posted for the HUD? She just put in the outline and I filled the colors in. I mean, I don't know if these are going to be the colors that we use. I was just kind of plugging them in for now. I've also been trying to work with getting some type of atmospheric particle happening. That's what these little white dots are. Looking at everything now. Okay. While you're looking, we need to make an adjustment. So like right here, and I brought this up before, but the other day when I was in stream, someone else saw it and they were like, how do you know, or how's the player supposed to know where to go at this point? And I said, well, I think what we're gonna have to do is offset the camera, and so we just need to change this zone for right here. I'm thinking that it shows a little bit of the next chamber. So maybe something like the camera goes to this point right here. So that way you can kind of see this, that there is another chamber on this side. It's just not a wall. And then we can, rig these up to do a little bit of efficient, the motion in the head moving. Add another camera. Is that just one chamber of the camera? I didn't even look, to be fair. Look at all that moss. Look at all that moss. No moss. Gears. We couldn't just extend this just over a little bit. Say something like that. It's number 3, by the way. I found it. Oh, but it's not. Oh no, it just changed. Oh, so maybe you're right. Maybe it was 4. The camera trigger. Is this the camera trigger right here? Where's the triggers? Is this a state-driven camera? You'll have to readjust the current and next triggers. Okay. Oh, it's the confiner. Three and 4. Yeah. Oh, but that is what I had. Okay. So, if I took these out, I mean, that should technically do it right there, right? And then just move this back. I think that should work. Because the triggers aren't defining, right? They're not saying, okay, this is, it's just telling it to switch to that particular camera. Okay. Let me see. Should just move my player up there. Oh, pissed off fish. That fish just booked it through a wall. Thing's stronger than me. Oh, booked through another wall. What is this? What is this? Go away. There we go. Nice. He turned green. Now he's red. Now he's blue again. Oh, maybe the light changed it. Fish is going crazy. Look, he pays attention to the collider when he's not chasing me. Angry when I get near. One day that will be fixed. Oh, we can't do that either. This has got to get much more. Oh, ads. Cool things. You're fine, Bubs. Stop streaming at bad times for me. It's very inconvenient. I gotta work during the day too. All right, well, you pay my bills, and I'll be more considerate. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need more moss variations. You like that? I feel like they're too big. Like I kind of want them, you know, no bigger than that size right there. Maybe on that size. I want to put more of this everywhere else too. Well, crap. Are you dead? How is it? I don't know how to turn this laptop on. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're dead. What? Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yes, you are. How long have I been streaming? Hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so that battery did die faster. Fish, or will you be making some changes? There'll be some major changes. There's actually very little animation even applied to. I don't think there's any animation applied to the main character. And if you look at the enemy, you can kind of see that the tail is a little animated. But we're bringing on an animator, and she'll be making the hopefully be making the animations look legit. So it's one of the major hurdles at the moment. So we got a lot of things in here that needs to be animated still. To be fair, it might even solve our issue with our, like, we had to retract on an idea because originally the concept for this section here is this piece would be right here. I don't know if this is still, it's not. No, a few weeks ago the plant is affected. It isn't affected by the wind turbine. It needs to be, but it's not. I moved them over. I've rotated them to make them look like they're being pushed by the wind. They need to be though. But Anita, so the idea is you would break this and it would fall. And this chamber here is empty, like there's no water in it. And so when you break this, the water from this chamber starts flowing into this one, but there's a crack here. And so the water is just exiting as it comes down, just exits right out. And so when you the piece falls down here, you're to move it into place to block the water from going out. Once it's blocked, it fills the chamber back up. Same kind of effect here. This would have water, but the water level would stop right back here. You can see that there's a green mark right there. And so this is open air, a little bit of water here, water line right there, and you would break this one, and then these like air pockets are pushing the object up, and you as the player has to push it and kind of bounce it off these wind things to get it put into this crack right here. Once this crack gets put in there, then the water fills up, allowing the player to progress and then continue on. Yeah, no, we're definitely, that's been one of our, because none of us are animators. That's actually why I was messing around with rigging the 3D model of the fish, was because I can model something and I can learn how to rig, and I was playing around with the different animations, and that was just going to get us by temporarily until we got an animator. But I think we got one now, and so she'll be animating the characters, hopefully. You're like, that looks good. Yeah, I can mock it, man. I can mock it. I was using Blender because I can't afford Maya. I'm a poor soul. They won't even take my soul. But to be fair, I think Blender does the rigging and animation almost better than any of the other. I mean, it's been years since I did anything in Maya, but Max is a pain in the ass with their rigging and stuff like that. Blender is just so much more straightforward. I'm really grasping onto Blender a lot. This guy, because I don't even think it's breakable anymore. Did I turn the water back on? I did. Actually, this guy was supposed to be over here, I think. This guy was supposed to be over. Or maybe not. I don't remember. Oh, I think it's supposed to be right here. Damn it, Bobby. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be right there. This is just supposed to be up a little higher. Never used it, but I'm wanting to learn how to animate and create characters just for the fun of it. I don't think it will use it for lucre. Funny enough, we were just literally talking about doing tutorials earlier when Charles Barkley was in. Grant Abbott, he actually has a YouTube channel. He's taught me how to use, I mean, he doesn't know me directly, obviously. I go to gamedev.tv for anything that I don't know. And I didn't know Blender at all. My background is in Max. I know a little bit of Maya, but mostly Max. And so when I shifted over to Blender, I got these Humble Bundle tutorials, and Grant Abbott was doing Blender tutorials on that, and I learned a crap ton in a very, very short amount of time. I wouldn't say I'm a master by any means, nor even a intermediate. Well, maybe intermediate, but I got ramped up really quick, and I feel a little comfortable in it now. So if you want to learn Blender, If you go to Grant Abbott, it's GrantAbbitt, maybe something like that. I'm sure it'll pop up on YouTube. He has free courses too on YouTube. My daughter, my oldest daughter, uses it. Not yet. We haven't decided if we're going to go that route yet or not. We've discussed it a little bit, but we don't know yet. I ran a Kickstarter campaign years ago. Kickstarter was relatively new when I did it, and it was just a lot, and a lot more like thinking for the campaign and everything. And we just haven't got to that point where we can think about all that extra stuff still. It is something I'm thinking of though. Well, there's just a lot of like, you got to think of all the rewards, right? Because that's what a lot of people want to do. They want the awards. It's a lot of prep at the beginning, which we're kind of doing right now. I'm streaming this to get some attention to it, posting on socials, which I'm horrible at. I just remembered I didn't even do that for today's stream. Like you have to have a community ready that knows about it and is ready to go for you on it. And it's just, I just remember it being a very, very. I mean, we did the graphics for the page. We had to make sure that anything that we were offering, we could definitely do. We didn't want to lie to anybody or get people's hopes up or anything like that. It was just a lot. It was a lot of work to do before we even got close to launching. And then when we launched, we actually had a pretty good day, but our goal was so hefty that we were doomed to fail. We were asking for $250,000, but we had 14,000 on our first day. But like I said, Kickstarter was really, really new when we did it, and so I mean, I learned a lot from it. Don't get me wrong, but I would definitely have to think of better methods. Right. No, there's not. But the thing with Kickstarter is if you don't meet your goal, you don't get any of it. And there's a lot of like stipulations with everything too. So if you, yeah, on Kickstarter, it's like that. I think the other one, GoFundMe is different. GoFundMe, you can get whatever it makes. Like you can put a goal in there, and whatever it makes, you get to keep. But Kickstarter is completely different. The goal has to be met before any money is taken from the people that are pledged. And then, like, so one of the things that we learned while we were doing this was if your goal wasn't going to be hit, it's better to cancel it than to let it run out. And I think there was some algorithm or something like that kind of hurt you if you let it run out and it didn't get anywhere near your goal or something like that. Like I think when you went back to try to put it back up on Kickstarter, it wouldn't have done something. I don't remember the whole details at this point. Yeah, no, Kickstarter, I mean, don't get me wrong, Kickstarter it's gotten beaten up over the years, and so there's probably a lot more guidelines to it now. One of the things I remember happening in the last few years, I don't know how long it's been. Hell, it might even be 10 years at this point. There was a guy that was getting his game out there, and he got millions of dollars. So the campaign was successful, and he never delivered. And so there a lot more guidelines are being put on, and it's becoming even more strict now. Because a lot of those people they never got their money, or never got their money back, nor did they ever get the game that they wanted to play. I don't remember what the name of the game is, but if you do a quick YouTube, rip off artists on Kickstarter, I guarantee this guy comes up. This one YouTuber has been following the court cases for the last few years, and it's pretty sad. And I just heard somebody else was talking about a Kickstarter campaign. Oh, I know what it was. It was for Robotech. That was a different situation. I heard your daily collection, and I thought someone followed. I was like looking. I was like, what was that? Basically, yeah. He took the money and ran. I mean, I think he had intentions to do it, but I think once it started, breaking and he started losing, um, anything to develop. I think he also ran out of money at one point, which then he put it. I may be getting a couple things mixed in here, but I think he took the money and they burned through it. But he probably didn't spend all the money on the game. But they burned through it, and then they did an early access thing, and they started getting more, generating money that way, and then they burned through that. And then eventually, I think he just disappeared. And then I think they found him or something along those lines. I don't know, I was watching the YouTuber that I was just mentioning. I was watching him talk about it. It's pretty wild. Um, I had a former student who did a Kickstarter campaign for his card game, and he was successful for the base game, and then I want to say he did like 8 expansion packs, and he always was extremely successful. He had the whole thing down. Not yet. Until I get screenshots and get some other things in there, they won't approve my Steam page. So as soon as I've just been waiting for the animations. I may just post the ones I have on the website and then see if they like them, and approve the page, and that way it's up there and I can start getting likes and stuff. That's the only thing we're waiting on is the screenshots, and we need like various banners for different parts of Steam's pages. Because sometimes they'll have the ad on the front page, which will be a certain size. Sometimes I have it in the list, so that's a certain size. And then on your page, it's a certain size. So they make you do all those graphics first before they approve you. Everything else is filled out. It's just waiting for those graphics. And I will probably, we meet once a week. I'll probably talk to the artists on Saturday and just see if I can make those a priority. And then I'll try the mock-ups of like, so you guys can kind of see it. This is what we're thinking for our HUD system, something similar to this. Yeah, so I thought you needed a trailer, but I think they will take 5 to 6 screenshots, and they may approve you that way. I think before, I don't know, there's so much stuff on there. I think they recommend a trailer, but I think with 5 or 6 screenshots, they'll at least approve the page. But before they allow, downloads or anything, I think I have to have a trailer or something along those lines. It was a lot. And I'd show you, but you're actually not allowed to show anything on that page publicly. which I pseudo knowed, but another game dev told me, "Be careful, don't do this." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." That would have sucked. Would have sucked. Oh, what's this one? Either or. I mean, if they want to get Spriter, I mean, I'd say like I'd buy the. Actually, I could probably. I wish there was a free demo for Spriter.
Done. Yes, yeah. You need to turn off your TV. You need to do your thing inside.
It's
At the
going up
kitchen
Steam.
table.
So I get that it requires a lot from the developers, but the consumer needs to know what they are getting. Absolutely. No, I agree. I agree with that. Okay, so what I know of Adobe, um, but this could have changed when they switched to a sub version, and I don't know this for a fact one way or another. Um, when I bought the Master Collection, and I bought it for the education price, I called them to ask them how much would it be to upgrade to a professional license, and they told me like, no, once you get, you get a special discount because of where you work, but you can do whatever you want with the software. Now, I don't know if they changed that with CC, with it being a sub, but I would imagine they would have kept things, but I also didn't expect Adobe to go to a subscription base either. And here we are. Um, but I would imagine you probably could. They may need to just do a little digging in that. If they feel comfortable, I mean, because bone systems are essentially the same, and I mean, obviously they're slightly different depending on the software you use, but if uh, if they can do a bone system, it may just be, something easy for them to open up Unity to see how it works and then go that route. Or if all else fails, I can probably buy another license. First artist use a right with the female character, right? The one that's dancing or doing like with the arms and stuff and the dress. Yeah. I mean, that looks good. I mean, if she can use it, I mean, essentially, she's gonna have to look into it because, to be honest, like, if we contract her out, if that's a contract that we have, she's actually responsible for her software that she uses. Not that I want to get anybody in trouble and I don't want to say, you have to figure this shit out. But it would be easier for her to go into her, I mean, I guess we could probably do a quick search. Can you use Adobe CC for professional work on education version? So it says here, yes, student and teacher edition products can be used commercially on your privately owned computer. They may not be resold, though. The licenses, I'm imagining. Right, but I think it still works the same because it would be on her computer. Yes, student and teacher edition products can be used commercially on your privately owned computer. They may not be resold. So as long as she didn't take her Adobe license, got onto one of our computers to do the work, she can keep it on her computer and provide the work. So essentially, it would, again, it would fall under her, but she should be fine. It says, yeah, this is Adobe's. Like, here, let me just go ahead and bring this over. Swoop. Yes, student and teacher edition products can be used commercially on your privately owned computer. They may not be resold. So she can use After Effects to do the work. Yeah, there's a lot of rules, which is why like I started learning Blender. Um, I mean, I bought Spriter in case we were going to use it. Unity's free, and I was actually going to buy because right now Humble Bundle has Corel 2023 on it. Corel Painter and their version of Photoshop. I can't remember what it's called. For like $35, I think. And so I was thinking about grabbing that just in case, if I don't work at the school anymore, I still have something to do 2D work on. Oh, is there an ad? I totally missed that. Actually, he has a star. Doesn't that mean he's a... Yeah.
Well, that makes sense why he has that.
That's weird. Though, it's weird that they're firing off so often, too. Oh, you see ads coming.
Oh, so he's saying he sees that the ads are coming.
Oh, so I didn't.
I didn't either.
Weird.
Oh,
And there it is. I didn't. It's not popping up for me. It's so weird. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Spriter Unity dives into animation tools debate. Spriter Unity. Meanwhile, subs dodge ads like pros, with Katie Bear calling out the mod ad mystery. Join the Discord for exclusive peeks. I do too. I like that bot a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. I definitely need to get some more variations. I want to get some more moss for inside here, get some along these routes. Then I might have to go through and make some particles. So like when this guy hits this, I want pieces of wood to kind of like explode. You also need to get this wheel looking a little better than just 3 buckets sitting there. By the way, Robin, this I don't know if I like the way that shadow looks. Wow. Oh, you should get this to where this isn't here. That might be something for the a new artist animator to come into as well, as to make a side wheel rotating and a directional light. Well, I think all these are. Man, I put a lot of these in just because. Oh, this is a spotlight, and it. Oh no, it's not. I was like, and it's a 3D light. Oh wait, they're always. Aren't they all spotlights now? What? I know there's a global light in here. Maybe, maybe not. Hmm. Rendering, lighting, explorer. No global lights. Wait a minute. I thought you just said get a global light. The sucks you need to make a free one. Oh, a directional light. Gotcha. In 3D, the directional light is your global light. So that's what I was thinking. Look at all these lights. Look at all these lights. We're gonna have performance issues. Why are you throwing pineapple pizza at me? Do you not like pineapple pizza? What's wrong with you? You know, when he was talking about it, all I wanted to go was, no one makes fucking games on a Mac. And then throw something at him. There was two people. There was two people that, well, the one guy was building games on his Mac for an iPhone, so that makes sense, I guess. But the Pong one, I was like, get the fuck out of here with your Mac. I just don't know if anybody would have took my humor on that. And we get in this whole like Mac versus PC debate. Viva la Dirt League. Will forever have me cracking on people that do games on Macs. So I'm wondering, and Robin, if you've done this, because I haven't. I guess one way we could do this is have one light up here at the top, right? And just make it extremely wide. And then just make these all project shadows. Then it would give the effect that the light was coming through. Did you do that? If I did, it was probably forever ago and I don't remember. Come on, man. Getting old. Leave me alone. To have like a light like that? I mean, I remember this. And that I remember from your tutorial. Oh, okay. All right. There. I'll go back and look. I mean, to be fair, when we did that originally, that was a long time ago. I mean, like you just said, 2 years ago. In normal mapping. Well, that's the other part. We gotta get the understanding of the normal maps to be on the player. So that way we can see that it's rounded. Oh, this laptop died in about an hour and 15 minutes, by the way.
The old one?
Yeah,
So actually less time.
I think so.
So then it doesn't matter, huh?
Well, I actually wanted to see if it was going to glitch out, because one of the things I ran into the other night when I was looking at this game, when we were at that meeting, the window was glitchy. I like the way that looks, by the way, just so you know. We also might want to make the triggers a little bigger because I've passed them and it didn't update the camera. I don't know if there's something that we can do, like a safety catch on. Oh yeah, and look at this. Watch this. Look at this gap right here. What is that? What is that, Robin? What kind of shit you trying to pull here? Like I go up and then it goes proper. I'll fix it. Since I know how to fix it now, I'll fix it. But I found that earlier. I was like, what the? Why is that happening there? You don't even play this game. Yeah, what the fuck? That's because you're on a Mac. You can't play this cool game on a Mac. This thing's gyrating. Two rigid bodies. To be fair, I think it's a lot to do with this confiner. Alright, let me go find that real quick. That is camera objects. And that should be early, right? It should be like entry. Segment 2. Oh no, it's gonna be after the gears. 4, 6. There it is. Right, 7. Yep, look at that. Look at that. What is that shit? What is that? Alright. Just zoom in, it's fine. Oh, so Rob, when are you gonna get the Robin, when are you gonna do this? Robin, when are you gonna do that? Robin, fix this shit. Um, can you work with that HUD that she put in with the fish HUD, fishy HUD? You do now. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Nah, see, smooth. Oh wait, but it still moves. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No one else will ever notice that except for me. I guarantee it. It'll last a couple weeks. All right. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right. So this needs to come just ever so slightly out. What is that? This is actually probably my fault here. Polygon Collider. They need to make it to where you can like straighten edges. Yeah, look at that. Fucked it up. I got the line too far. Maybe it's the art. It could be, but I think I think the confiners are a little crooked. At least the major confiner. And then I did notice the section combiner were off a little bit. So top and 7. Yeah, you can see that they're off just by a little. Oop, almost. That's close enough. I feel like I need more lights like that. Control V. And then move this up here. Actually, just actually be fair. I'd like to get more plants in here that would put that light off instead of it just being some random spotlight being shot out. So maybe some plants that hang on the wall that has glowing orbs on it.
I'm gonna go make dinner.
Okay. Oh, that's almost 5. Fajita time. Is that what she's making? Is that what she said she was gonna make? She hasn't told me. Or are you making fajitas? Oh, nice. I'm all down for that. Hey, Robin, do we have a script that when this gets hit, it projects and instantiates a new one and removes that one? Unbeknownst to me, but yes, you're also have. Awesome. Glad you know. Nope. All right, well, can you get the interns on that? Gotcha. All right, that works. Oh, for sure. At some point, we're just gonna have interns doing everything, right? Like we don't have to do any work. We'll just do this and let's crack the whip. Nice. Gear is not defined. Gear. Yeah, we got some errors here. All right, I'm actually gonna save this. I don't want to lose it again, and I am going to commit. Added some more items. Population items, and fix camera zones. Picking changes. Yeah, good job. I did stuff. I was gonna play Skull and Bones on stream again, but no. Productive day. Productive day. Yeah, that's a pirate game. What's that? What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, that was light. To be fair, I actually thought that was the images we were using for the god rays. I see it now. Shit. All right, all right. I'll watch that video again and I'll fix this. That's gonna erase what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bytes. So that's good. That was 1 year ago. Oh, well then fuck. What the hell? Make me a tutorial. Write me up a novel. Yeah. See, this is why we don't know things, because you didn't write the tutorials. So hard to find good help these days. You're forgiven, man. I know you're on a Mac. It's all good. But now that you showed me that, I think I remember. I'm starting to remember some of that. So I'm getting old. I'm forgetting shit. I used to know it all. Now I don't remember anything. I could become rich. I just forgot how. Sucks. This is gonna be a video that shows the tutorial, huh? More art demo. These are all actually marked in our Milanote, but you don't go to Milanote. They don't have a good app. No, they are, because I put them on there, on the PC version. Yeah, I give shit to anybody who uses a Mac, just because they annoy me. Macs do. I actually tried to get one some time ago, so I could learn on it, and then, yeah. And I can't even use Kate's iPad thing. It just annoys me. Is what it is. All right. I hear kids pissing off Kate, so I should probably get going and try to keep from a kid being murdered. Just kidding. I think I'm going to raid Dr. Mikachu. Because I like the way her game is coming about. I think that was really cool. So, we're gonna raid her again. And I'll be back tomorrow, and maybe either I'll do more population setting, or maybe I'll play Skull and Bones. I don't know. Like, thanks for hanging out, guys. I guess I should probably start all this stuff. And yeah. Have a good day. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.